Local weather app from the App Store today. Now, from your weather authority, meteorologist Stacey May.
We have had a lot of cold Arctic air to deal with and get through this week. We're not done yet. It is going to last through the weekend. We thawed out very briefly for a time yesterday, but we knew that wasn't going to last that long. Not a lot of snow to go with the cold air this week. In fact, today we picked up 7/10 of an inch. That's what they measured at the airport in Evansville. And most of us came in around a ½ inch to 3/4 of an inch. And that total in Evansville just takes our season total now finally to 1 inch. So again, not much snow, but a lot of cold air. Look at the alerts map. We have the wind chill advisory for the whole tri-state. It started at 9 o'clock and it's going to go through 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. And these are for, again, some dangerously low wind chills between 0 and 10 below 0. That'll be tonight all the way into tomorrow morning. So let's kind of look at our wind chill tracker. This will show us how the wind chills are going to behave, how that feels like temperature is going to be all the way through the next couple of days. And you can see they just continue to get lower through tonight. This is midnight, and all of us are going to be feeling those below 0 wind chills, even then already as low as 5 to 10 below, and that will just continue into daybreak tomorrow morning. Our wind chill tracker has Evansville at 9 below for a feels like temperature. And then as we go through the day tomorrow, it improves a little bit, but just a little bit. It's going to be a day where we, for the most part, feel like we are in the single digits. This is 4 p.m. and you can see most of us have wind chills at 10 or below. And then tomorrow night, we won't have quite as much of a breeze out there, but our actual temperature is going to go as low as 0 to 5 above 0. So we could easily have wind chills close to 0, if not a couple of degrees below as we head into Sunday morning. Gets a little better on Sunday, but we don't get back above freezing again until sometime later Monday. Right now, though, live first warning Doppler radar is quiet. We are not going to add any more snow to what we have out there as we go through the weekend. And when we get our next precipitation chances next week, for the most part, they are actually going to be rain. That's how much it's going to warm up. But here's Evansville's east side. Looking from Deaconess Gateway Hospital, it's our Diamond Valley Federal Credit Union tower camera there. And look at where our temperature is already. Already down to 9 and a northwest wind at 9 miles per hour, making it feel even colder. So single digits north of the Ohio River, even Henderson's at 9, and then about 10, 11, 12 degrees for those of you down to the south. But then you factor in that wind and it already feels like it's 4 below in Evansville, and most of us are starting to get those wind chills down below 0. And again, that's just going to continue and get even a little bit colder as we go through the rest of tonight. Storm tracker shows the clearing that we got this afternoon. Little batch of clouds up here to our north. That'll kind of push down to the south and may bring us a few clouds overnight, but basically just a partly cloudy sky as we go through the rest of our Friday night into our Saturday morning, and then partly cloudy skies, it looks like, during the day tomorrow. So we will see some sun, but it is going to stay bitter cold. So for the rest of tonight, partly cloudy, bitter cold, wind chills below 0, lows will be around 5. Then tomorrow, partly cloudy, very cold. Highs are only going to make it into the middle teens. And then we get even colder tomorrow night, a low of 3. Some of us will probably have a low right at 0. We bounce back a little Sunday afternoon, but still just a high of 26. Down to 20 Monday morning, and then we should finally crack the melting point again and start to thaw out Monday afternoon with a high of 41. Now, as we do that, we see some systems come in and bring us a chance of rain by Monday evening. Now, if that gets in here a little earlier and that colder air is slower to move out, can't rule out a little bit of a wintry mix. That's something we'll watch over the weekend. But then we warm up even more Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and we'll see a few more waves of some showers coming through that. Again, it will be mainly rain by then. And then by the end of next week, we cool down a little bit, but still highs at 46 degrees for next Friday. That just shows you how much we're going to warm up next week.
All right, Stacey, thank you. Governor Andy Beshear says the cold weather has claimed 5 lives across Kentucky. One of them